It's time to stop blaming meat for ruining the world. Many people today suffer from eating too much than from eating too little. Many are overfed but undernourished, leading to health issues like diabetes. 1 in every 4 healthcare dollars in the United States is spent on treating diabetes, totaling $412 billion each year. This means each American adult pays about $1,600 per year for diabetes-related expenses. Obesity adds to the problem, costing over $150 billion in healthcare and missed work. Sadly, current trends show increasing obesity rates, with over 40% of Americans now classified as obese. And most of us are saying this is normal. People want bigger seats, larger food portions, and free refills for their Cokes. And they think it's okay to drink Red Bull while working out. Do you think meatless Mondays and fake meat will change the world? Do you think the world will be better by concentrating on a few crops that are sustained via monocropping, that are dependent on fertilizers and pesticides while killing our soil's nutrients? Meat's not the problem. It's processed food, being inactive all day, sitting around and staring at screens so long you don't know if it's rained outside or not. And we want medication to prevent us from eating too much. Sure, there's a small portion that needs this, but most of us can improve if we change our mindset and lifestyle. We need to stop blaming meat. Meat's the reason why humanity thrived. Today's research shows about 2.6 million years ago, animal products became an important part of the human diet. In fact, studies show that without animal protein, we would not even have become human, at least not the modern version of ourselves that we see today. While fruits and vegetables played a crucial role and still do so, animal protein with its rich nutrients elevated our physical and mental capabilities. Our brains got bigger, we became stronger. The nutrient-dense proteins gave our ancestors more energy, thus allowed us to travel further, be more physically fit, and gave groups who adopted in eating meat a competitive advantage during conflict because they were stronger and more mentally agile. But unlike today, our ancestors used all parts of the meat. Today, most Western cultures stick with muscle meats, but the crown jewels in terms of nutrition are your organ meats such as liver, kidneys, and heart. Meat makes our brains bigger, helps us be more creative. As we got better at farming and using technology, our food became cheaper. We created towns that turned into cities. Irrigation and today's agriculture methods have allowed this world to thrive, but we are dealing with other challenges as well. Monocropping and synthetic fertilizers and pesticides are killing the soil. In 2004, researchers from the University of Texas published findings in the Journal of the American College of Nutrition. They studied the U.S. Department of Agriculture nutritional data from both 1950 and 1999 for 43 different vegetables and fruits, finding reliable declines in the amount of protein, calcium, phosphorus, iron, vitamin C, and riboflavin, which is known as vitamin B2. They blamed the agricultural practices designed to improve traits such as size, growth rates, and pest resistance, and not focusing on nutrition. Another study from the Kushi Institute showed that from 1976 to 1997, declines in various nutrients in 12 fresh vegetables, such as calcium, which saw a 27% decline, iron saw a 37% decline, vitamin A, 21% decline, and vitamin C, 30% decline. And the third study published by the British Food Journal, which studied nutrient data from 1930 to 1980, saw similar declines as well. And lastly, another study showed you would need to eat 8 oranges today to get the same amount of vitamin A that your grandparents would have gotten. And funny enough, today people promote oranges as a great source for vitamin A. Today's technology has allowed food to be cheap. Fertilizers have allowed crop output to be at its highest. Technologies such as refrigeration and transportation allows us to store foods longer. And the great food production revolution is part of the reason why, from 1900 to 2022, our population grew from 1.6 billion to 8.1 billion, and we are dying from being overfed rather than starvation. We're not dying because we're eating meat. Our health is suffering because we don't move around enough. We choose processed foods over wholesome pasture-raised meat and eggs. Instead of real nutrition, we go for fake meat and eat unhealthy cereals that lack essential nutrients. It's so bad we actually add extra vitamins to our cereals. And we are trained to eat more. Supersizing is sold as a good value for your money. It's not. It's an early death tax. We incorrectly blame meat for destroying our environment, yet monocropping corn, wheat, and soy have poisoned our water sources with chemicals, and our soil is slowly dying from overcropping, pesticides, and fertilizers. We're not allowing Mother Earth time to replenish the soil, and nobody talks about how raising cattle in proper environments, such as regenerative farming, is key to maintain soil health. Our world of ultra-processed seed oils, refined wheat, corn, and soy are making our people fat and malnourished. We are looking for a quick fix that comes in a package using natural flavors to make it taste like a brownie. We are in the processed food revolution. We are on the losing side right now. It's time to wake up and make a change so we all can live a better and healthier life.